Good morning. Political addiction. We've all been through it all. Addiction to money, addiction to appearance, addiction to sex, addiction to success. But today, we in America are wallowing in addiction to a political philosophy and a political party. I just had a conversation with members of my family. We are all wasting a lot of energy on hateful opinions of others. I want to share with you what I know to be true. Our problem is not with people. Our problem, the one that has devastated us and kept us from realizing God's promise, is spiritual. It's a demonic warfare that is going on for our very souls. And the soul of America is in danger. You look at the status of Washington, D.C., they're not only corrupted, they're not only confused, there are danger. On the surface, it would appear that the present party that is in political power is only interested in loving, caring. Do not be confused about this. The only true caring comes from God Himself. What you and I perceive to be love is garbage. What do we really love today? Our cars, our home, the stuffings in our wallet are safe, our position. I get a thing, I don't even know why it's happening. Perhaps I loaded it with something else. It's a bunch of piggyback pork barrel in the internet. You load something that looks promising and there's all kind of garbage. It's about like the laws that Congress passes. Garbage. The stink and stench of that which is underlying is what's permeating our ambience. But this thing comes up and it says your reputation is sullied. You need to correct it. Oh, oh, what do I need to correct? Gossip. Detritus. So, here is my suggestion today. We're all looking for a cure. We're caught up in this COVID-19 and we just really need something to destroy it. Well, we need to stop groveling in the morass of what caused it. S-N, S-I-N. The sinister minister, old Slewfoot himself, is in charge of this world. And he's frantic. The closer you and I get to God's will, boy, the more he comes at us. He pulls all the strings and he knows the buttons to push to destroy Jim Austin. And you think you're above that fray? We wallow in it. Until America has a complete heart change through the mercy, grace, and love of God's only Son, who made the ultimate sacrifice. You talk about a wounded warrior. The greatest wounded warrior that we have ever had on this earth was Jesus Christ himself, and he didn't carry a sword. He wasn't armed with anything but truth. That's what we need in our scabbard. The holster we are relying on will shoot us in the foot. Years ago, I was working in Lone Star Steel as a plant protection officer. We were armed. It was legal for us to carry a firearm. Oh, we'd go to the shooting range and practice. We had a captain. They had gold helmets and a white squad car. They were in charge of each shift. He had a pearl handle pistol. He blew his toe off one night demonstrating a fast draw. I loved the guy. I loved all those guys. They were hilarious. Good old country boys that suddenly were making a ton of money in the steel industry. I could write a book about my time walking patrol or working a gate at Lone Star Steel. Those were fun times, and well in compensated times, if you get my message. But all of that is detritus. All of it is of no value at all. All our memories, all the things that we tack up on the wall and say, this, matters not. It's what in the heart that makes the difference. We do not love each other. We are hypocrites when it comes to the heart. I beg you today, consider the plight of Israel. Israel's God-chosen nation, his own begotten son, was a Jew. And look where they are today. The whole world is armed and ready against Israel. And America? I'm not even certain that we appear in end times. What we have right now is a big mess. And it's all because of political addiction to a philosophical stance. We need to grow up quickly. I'm running up to 10 minutes. My time is over. I love you and I pray for all of us diligently. And that's what I get from my box of chocolates from right here in my little corner studio under the shadow of Kyle Field. And giggle.